It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Washington Commanders. Coming up next.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scott, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as a default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And we're off and running from Landover. McCole Hardman now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes. That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Thank you to Luvu there for the tackle. They pick up one on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And I get after.
Kelsey. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down throw, Mahomes. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. You can shorten your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
They can still get the first down. They're about to do.
A one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop, That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Running out of the gun with Pacheco.
Oh, I know they ain't run that bitch. Oh, that's a
And he
bitch.
will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. So now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken 2nd in 2024, Jaden Daniels. Daniels going to throw to get us started.
Jaden's the closest thing we've seen to Lamar Jackson. While there's only one Lamar Jackson, the 2-time MVP, Jaden's going to push him a little bit in this league. He is a tremendous athlete. Over 1,000 yards rushing down the SEC, and he's just got the instincts, the feel to know when to run it. And man, he can also sling it. A quick, compact, accurate release. I can't wait to watch this guy's skill set unfold in the NFL.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Daniels.
Oh, good play.
And there's a man
He
there.
jumped the hell out of that.
Drew Tranquil with the pick.
Boy, that's the best play of his life.
Touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that 3rd down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic. Not just knock that ball away,
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45. Back out run the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Play fake here. Daniels. Headed out right. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Oh, Peter broke that tackle. He escaped.
Win the early battle. Get all leverage. Low
Now you can
hands
reach.
off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st
Hey,
down right
round.
there.
Going
It's
to the
here.
ground again on 1st. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready, ready?
1st down, and they go right back to
Damn, chuck the shit. Oh, don't chuck it again. Fumble.
Is loose. And the offense recovers. They can still advance it.
Hey,
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Well, you don't like to see the fumble,
Yeah,
but
you
hey,
see that
at least
truck
they were
when
able to
he
be the
pressed
ones to
fumble?
recover
Crazy.
it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Throw complete to Sinnott. And he'll go down here at the 16. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, check!
Another carry for Robinson. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders Just reached pay dirt for the first time this game. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense.
I get my pick back.
Opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hardman with a return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the second time this game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Like turn them against their own team.
Oh, my God. You can look at this face.
Another one, and start to murmur and
okay, I'll go back to my face.
Give him 13 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes.
Bro, did you see that? You can't put a nigga in a better position to pick the ball.
44 before he stops.
This shit's stupid. It's like the game cheating right here. Nigga, what is your job do?
Yeah, I'm feeling like another lazy day. When it was supposed to be leg day. Yeah, I've been searching for a little praise. My mind been stuck in the maze. Yeah, I've been going through a little phase. I need to disengage.
What the fuck?
All I feel is rage. They all catch it straight. It took me a long time to nap.
Why are you there? Oh my gosh, dude, they cheat. What the fuck? That shit is a pick. This nigga is a pick. I'm confused.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he'll advance this down to the 38 on that run. We managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result. Every time, a nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they get this down to the 28. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Shotgun handoff to P-Ron. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
Just a friend and gain info, I guess it's all I know. Yeah.
Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Oh, that nigga.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes.
Damn, broke you up, bro.
And that's a Kansas City touchdown. To rock this offense, looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders and Brian Robinson Jr. running back on now. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word chance, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Offside. Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go. 13, Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun, Daniels.
Man, throwing ass nigga, man. Throw that bitch better than me.
Incomplete.
You got him beat.
Now it's Terry McLaurin on the target. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
19 light. Ready. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has a man.
Bad pass, bro. You catch him running.
And
He
he'll push
escaped.
this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
First carry now.
Damn, bro.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not leave the chain. So now here's 35.
Viking 18. Unlock line. Unlock line. Go.
Staying with Robinson. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Pick up a 3 on the carry, and that's going to bring up 4th and 2.
Let's go.
Daniels leaving, hurry up. They'll run it with Robinson.
Damn.
Not much doing. He stops quickly. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And this one does not go far.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Bronx, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That nigga double, he's still getting up.
16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Jake, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding. Offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap, because the holding call pushes them back quite a ways. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Finds a seam down the middle.
You gotta hit that nigga hard, man.
Finally bring him down, but but that is a big gain and a new set of down. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Another throw from Mahomes. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a ball...
These niggas just open everywhere. They be Jersey. My niggas be there, but they don't be looking for the ball. Now we got to pass the ball. That's crazy.
Scoring catch of the game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And the last time we saw him, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Got Sinnott, it's complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Man, I can't mix with y'all rapping burn up ass niggas, man.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Here's Daniels. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go, cut. Mustang 19.
Back now, pressure on its way. Escapes the pocket.
Nobody open? These niggas too fast, bro. I swear, you can't even get close to outrunning these niggas.
Signal for timeouts. That's going to be their first. Commanders punting on 4th down, and they're going to bring out the ever-reliable lefty vet, Tressway. And the sunlight's not a problem
These
for him.
kids is extremely fast.
The Chiefs are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. No return on that punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense.
Listen, I know you want to try it. You don't have to fight it.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He completes it in traffic.
He'll be triple cover. They still throw to this nigga.
Step of 5 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first
I literally be
down.
doubling him. He just be finding that zone sitting there, and he getting that bitch in there.
Again, Mahomes to throw.
Like, these niggas can't jump.
Hollywood Brown.
Oh, you just putting that bitch
He's going to be
perfect.
brought down at the
Damn.
23-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Back up a little bit then. Just give me more space.
Going again, Mahomes. It's complete to Hopkins.
Really, y'all. I told you.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Yellow, yellow.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. This throw is
Yeah, this nigga Patty Mahomes ain't playing.
touchdown, Kansas City. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns and 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best play in it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this
Alright,
kickoff's
some
going to
back
come
is
from
ever
the
gonna
50.
start. Shit, that
Let's see if
motherfucker
they
gotta start
loft
now.
in and try to stick him deep. And he
Wait,
got all of that one out of
what
the
the fuck
back of the
happened?
end
They
zone
see
for
they
a
cheating. They
touchback.
not even letting me. What, they kick out of bounds, nigga?
The Commanders head out now late in
Not
the
even
first
letting me do
half.
shit. They just cheating.
And we'll see if they try to
Man,
establish
it's
some
over, bro.
positive
Just
momentum
act like the
before
ball
halftime
wasn't
here,
right there.
Brock, or if they just choose to head off and lick their wounds.
I mean, you should have picked it off. I knew
And
shit
he's
was
going
gonna
to
be
get this
bad.
up close to the
What
40
happened to
before
time?
going
When my
out.
time drops on
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
We can't even throw, man. Launch it, Gabe.
Intercepted again. Justin Reed has the INT.
Launch it,
And the
man.
Chiefs will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Mahomes on 1st and 10.
They just always seem open, don't they?
And he's brought down after
No
pushing
matter
to
what
that
they do,
35-yard line.
the route they run.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
They called them the confusion.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes.
Damn, he made a
His
play.
quick throw knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And it sets up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Hopkins. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. Back to the air, Mahomes. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Up and good
Oh,
for
we got 1 second.
Blankenship.
You never know.
And a fairly
You never
insurmountable
know.
lead grows by 3 more.
Well, nothing to critique there. Good snap, good hold, and he puts it through to pay off the drive with 3 points.
Takes it just shy of that end zone. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half.
Man, that was close.
I guess we could have just kept both teams out here. We're moving past halftime and getting right to the start of the 2nd half.
About to get worse.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. Let's go. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Now Daniels off the play action.
Get the ball
And
off.
he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Good.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Throw complete to Sinnott. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Commanders will have a 1st.
Hawk 70. 70. Ready.
Robinson on the inside give. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Daniels now against a blitz. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he goes out a little short of the 40. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1. Here's Robinson up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right.
Oh, no, they get him yet again.
He's open for a boost.
Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chiefs get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 31. Completed over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They're now set for 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Kelsey makes the catch. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Another throw for Mahomes. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They are throwing it again. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. The tight end going in motion right. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker.
All right, put him under pressure. Take away his short throws.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Completes this one to Rice. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half.
That nigga low.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Reed now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. Washington. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19. Set up.
Damn, I tried to get that nigga. It was too late.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Now we're on with Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 are under Robinson. He's got to gain a 6 there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. He's got it on the bootleg. He's on the move. He's on the move. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go. Bronco switch. Go.
A run here with Robinson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offense working quickly.
70 Rangers.
Here's 2nd and 7. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
We ain't doing shit. We
It
just
did
putting
put him in a
hold.
position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook.
And they pick him off again. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he drives it up past the 45. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Motioning the tight end now. From the 47.
Bro, I know he ain't just picking this again, Tate.
Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Bucker with the extra points. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this
Might be a little
lead.
too sleep right now.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And after that last...
Wake up.
Reed now to kick this one away.
I must be dreaming, Sid. It must be a dream.
Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Commanders set to take over. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Ready.
Play fake here, Daniels. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Escapes out to the left. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
These niggas can't even play the ball, bro.
Picked up by Jalen Watson.
And why they team so fast and not so slow? Look how slow these niggas run. Maybe they ain't keep his feet on me. I'm saying that right today. You see, they must got the game on.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs tack on 7 more to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard
Good,
line.
bro. Take 50 knees.
Now comes
Follow
the
the game.
Commander offense for another series. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Hand off now to Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
First down, ball at the 36.
Come on, set.
Now pitch it to Robinson. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Really classic.
Daniels now. That's complete. McLaurin along the sideline. And he goes out. Just needed one more step to reach midfield.
I do
First
that.
and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Weak team. I got decent team. I try to
This is
play ball.
Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He gets this one to McLaurin. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, set. Ready.
On first down, here's Eckler. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Daniels on first down. Catch is made in close. And that's a Washington touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
This one is up and good. And the Commanders cut into the lead by another point. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Hardman with a return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. The Kansas City offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Yellow.
From the gun, Piron. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. A first down carry for Pacheco. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball and go right over their head.
And he gets this one down to the 30-yard line. Looks like a gain of around 7. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Chiefs put this one away a long time ago. 2nd and 3 now. Straight ahead they go with Piron. Still has room inside the 15. And he did not get in. Finally stopped at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Pacheco will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense.
Oh, they caught me on side.
Job on first down. More to come.
And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Penalty drops him at the 1, so they've got a couple of shots left at it. It's 2nd and goal.
What's this?
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs.
Well,
And
be
this
like that
is a game that
sometimes.
proves every
Damn,
few weeks
look at
Pop
that.
Warner and high school coach across the country correct,
Okay.
Brock. Teams who make
All right,
fewer
we'll take it next
mistakes.
time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I can't play another one right now. I just got my ass whooped. I gotta take a nap, wake up, and get good when my eyes ain't all groggy. My hands moving slow right now. I don't know what's going on. They was scoring, so they was throwing balls. I was acting like they was just the fastest moving things in the world. They were going in slow motion all at the same time. I don't know what's going on. Catch you next time. I'm just playing y'all. Catch y'all next time now. Seriously.